Hope you had fun scanning with Nmap. Good. Let's go on with Maltego. Video 5. Pterva Maltego, however that's spelled, is a data mining tool designed to visualize open source intelligence gathering. Or in layman's terms, it's a way to dig around for information on something like an email address, Twitter account, or domain without physically being in front of that PC to gather that information. Basically, what you are doing is you are collecting information on things like people or email addresses. You can sweep or take a sweep of a company and see what is on their servers and what is not secure. There are website stuff that can be found, things like domain info, IPs, etc. Sometimes even documentation and files. It's a very powerful tool, and we're going to be using the community edition in our lab today. But for now, I first want you to go to Pterva's website and go and register your email address. And from there, fire up your Kali Linux machine and follow me. In order to get a registration, you're going to go to Maltego. Once that opens up, you're going to go to Pterva's website. If I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm sorry, and just go and register your account on the website. If you don't come right over there, just go to Maltego login, and you can do that from the community page as well and register your account. Once you've done that, you'll see on the left hand side you've got those 3 little round circles in a bigger circle. You can either go there, or you can go to Application, Activity Overview, and just go and type Maltego over there and wait for Maltego to open up. From here, you're going to select Maltego CE Edition. And on the login, add your details and your password. And this one has the tendency to sometimes be a bit tricky. So just make sure that you type it in correctly and wait for it to log in. And next. All you need to do now is just quickly install the transforms. You can select automatically send error reports, doesn't really matter, and finish. And once that's done, we are going to have some fun. So with Maltego, you can go and do a search on a company, for example. All you need to do is then add the company name. Or if you want to, you can go and add the domain that you want to check out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to Google, or no, hold on. I'm going to cancel this and leave it to Pterva. And all you need to do is you need to run the transform. And it's then going to start digging for more information on, well, in our case, Pterva. And it's going to find, well, domains underneath it. You can sometimes be lucky and find actual network cards under here. Guys, this can keep you busy the whole day. There is so much information, and everything you see here might have some more transforms that you can run. Let's go and have a look at what we can find on that network card. There is the IP address for this network card. So all you're going to do is you're going to right click on it and you're going to run transforms again. The transforms are basically whatever is found inside whatever entity you were having a look at. Now this is getting really, really big. And there we have a person. Let's see if we can find an email address for that person. Maybe a Twitter account. So what we're going to do is we're going to say yes. Now I need to sign in here, so I am just going to pause the video for 1 sec. Awesome. So if you have a valid Twitter account, you can just go and add it there. Let's just close this one off quickly. Close and run again. And from there, it's going to try and have a look if there are any Twitter account information underneath this. you will see over here we've got geolocations, which is actual locations of where these servers are found. From there, you can just go and do a geotrace on that IP and see what you can find on there. People, the results that you can find with Maltego is actually pretty scary. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am actually busy with a syndicate case, which is actually a bit of a nasty one. I've taken a snapshot of email for you. This is such an idiot. But anyways, he reckons that he's a programmer that cracked the password, and now he wants you to put $800 or something random like that worth of Bitcoin into his account. Otherwise, he's going to be giving your information out there. Now, here's the problem. Okay, first of all, first he's talking about malware, and then he's talking about uploading malicious code into the OS and blah, blah, blah. But how we know this isn't true is because somewhere in this email, he is actually telling the victim, I am shocked at your fantasies. Now, if you are a person that is in fact doing things that you're not supposed to do, obviously you are going to believe this email. But now the problem is, I was paid to find out who this person was. And the first thing that I did is I actually went and checked out what I can find on Maltego. So I'm just going to head back to Maltego quickly. So in Maltego, I am going to move over email addresses. From here, I am going to be blurring this video a little bit. Please take note, there's nothing wrong with your visual, but I've got to protect myself into not allowing this person to know who I am. But you'll be able to see the movement and what I'm actually picking up. I'm going to blur it out in such a way where you can sort of still see what's going on, but you won't be able to make out addresses. Sorry about that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to be changing that email address to the one that I have for this little insane person. And I'm going to run my transforms on it. The first thing it's giving me is exactly who this person is. So from here, I can go and run some transforms to see whether or not I can find any specific information about this person. And the amount of information I got is pretty scary, because from here we did some geolocations, we found exactly who he is, and yeah, we also in turn got his IP address for his local machine. So people, like I say, be very, very careful of the type of information that a person can get on you. The type of information that can be pulled off the internet. So my list pretty much just continues to grow, and it is scary how much I got from this person by means of location, who he is, Twitter information, what he's been sending on Twitter, visuals, domains that he's using, email addresses that he's using. I even got a telephone number, and we have alerted authorities because we don't exactly know how much money this person has scammed out of people so far. Obviously, this is also an international thing, so it's not just local, but it's pretty scary. I love using Maltego, especially on my syndicate cases, because they don't know how much information they are actually leaking out there. So please don't use this for anything nasty. I'm telling you now, it is not worth breaking somebody just because you have a gripe with them. But I hope you have fun, and like I say, you can seriously sit in front of Maltego for days on end. Okay, maybe not days, but definitely hours on end. You will not realize how quickly time is going past, and especially not if you start getting documentation and stuff off people's machines. It is absolutely insane. So go and play around with Maltego, and go and check out the valuable information that you can pull off the internet. It is absolutely awesome. I do want to apologize that I had to blur out that last bit on the video. There was nothing wrong with your visual, but like I said, I had to protect myself in there. Join me back in section 3 when we're going to start with vulnerability analysis. Bye.